work together, we can win these next couple of games. But we got to move the ball in an organized way. So, things to consider: space is the place. The game can be won or lost depending on whether we can figure out how to give ourselves that time and space and make good decisions, create scoring chances. Really, it's about unlocking the puzzle of the other team. So, your teammate has a ball. Your job is then to invade open space. And I've used this term before. Yeah, finding these pockets of space, giving supporting angles so we can keep the ball in possession, get the ball closer to their goal. On a goal kick, it's really important for the center mids, labeled by 6 and 10, to be able to show and go, to offer and try to invade these pockets of space so the keeper might be able to build out from the middle, and then we can play the ball out from there. So it's going to be show and go. So you're going to see the 6 try to show first. But you can see that might not be a safe option. So they're going to go, and the 10 is now going to show and go. And there is a safer option. And look at that. The 10's able to start building out the attack from there. There's more options if we can build out from the middle. Of course, it's safer to play it out wide. And in this case, our goalkeeper is playing it to the left back. They're taking up the space until they're engaged, and then they're looking for either the inside or outside supports. In this case, they play the left wing, who's providing that good angle of support. The 11 is doing a great job of using and seeing the field. They've used their inside or middle support in this situation, and they're continuing to see different, and they're still moving. They're passing and they're moving. Look at that. They're able to also give support to the 10 and keep advancing the ball forward closer to their goal. Girls, this season on goal kicks, or when the keeper has a ball in their hands and they're getting ready to make a big drop kick punt out of there, sometimes that's effective. In this situation, you can see the other team is really hungry for the ball. They're blocking all their lanes here. They're all crammed up all the way here. Now, in this situation, this is a great idea if Zoe or Maria, as keeper, is able to just give a big ball and boot it all down the field. And look at all the space that the 9 or the 11 or the 7 have to be able to then have a 1v1 with the keeper. That's a perfect scenario for a drop kick. But sometimes, like when we played CJ's team the other day, they're getting ready. They're actually expecting us to punt. And look where they're lined up. So in this scenario, it's almost like if we're trying to solve this puzzle, what makes more sense? It might actually be able to have a safe short pass to start building out possession. Remember, possession, the more we have the ball in our possession, the better chance we have to score. So sometimes solving the puzzle is being able to read what's happening out there in the field and making a good decision. The winger's job is very simple when we have possession. They're on this railroad track, constantly giving angles of support and being as wide as possible. That gives us more space to operate in, and it gives more of an outside support. As a winger, when you have the ball, you don't have to stay on that railroad track. You can look for and cut inside and start to become more dangerous that way. When our team is out of possession, wingers must start to pinch inside to help with the defense and really cram that middle. Remember, wingers, when we're cramming inside the middle and another teammate wins the ball, we must immediately start stretching back out wide, provide those angle supports again. Most organized teams are going to cram that middle. So where is that open space? In some situations, it's going to be the outside supports. And they're going to be really critical to helping moving that ball forward again. Fullbacks, you have a critical role in the attack. If you overlap the wingers, there's a 2v1 opportunity to move the ball forward, and the fullbacks have momentum to get in on the attack. Overlapping also provides more options for the winger. If the defender starts to engage and try to cover the overlapping fullback, that winger doesn't have to just pass. They can start to carry that ball into the middle and into dangerous territory. Look at the defense, the back three. This is our backbone of the defense. And look how compact and organized they are. If they try to shoot right now on the ground, there's a wall here. So it's very difficult for them to get through. The enemy player in the middle has the ball. The center back's going to come out and it's going to form a triangle. The fullbacks are going to tuck in behind so that we also create a very difficult, in fact, it's going to be next to impossible for them to try to angle that through. Now you'll notice, say, these two players are wide and they're available, but they're not as dangerous right now. So the fullback over here does not want to be pulled too far away. Because if you do, look at this gap that opens up. And all this striker has to do is send a through ball for the 11 to latch onto and get a 1v1 shot on goal. So again, we want to be compact and organized. Now, the ball comes out wide here. The center back drops back and we have this hockey shape. The center back is going to slide over a little bit. The left back here will slide over, but it's going to keep an eye on these different runners here, okay? If they pass it out wide here, we know what the shape's going to be. The 3 is going to press. 5 is going to cover. The 2 provides that balance and watches for any backdoor runners. There's a problem, though. We need other defenders to help out. We need some more help. It can't just be the back 3 helping out in this situation. So that's where the 6 comes into the rescue, maybe even the 10. So they can play a role in front of the center backs to be able to disrupt the play right here in the middle. So it's going to be harder for them to pass the ball around to try to take a shot on goal or to make an attacking run. Center mids are providing that density of defensive support here to disrupt things in the middle. The wingers don't have to hang out here high and wide. They can come in the middle to help disrupt things and then come a little deeper too if they need to. So this way, it makes it very difficult for them to not only move the ball around, but to try to find any attacking possibilities here if we form this compact wall in front of our defense. If we win the ball back, then of course we're going to have to expand, not stay right in clustered in this position. If we expand, we make the field bigger so that we can move the ball more effectively. And then we can get out of this jam.